One time for the one time. It's the family bloodline.
What's good, good people? We live.
Hey, everybody.
What do,
Back at it. Want to welcome everybody back to another episode of
The
Family Bloodline Podcast.
Come on, man. Come say your ass. We going about the business. Come on. Say your ass.
Hi.
We live,
Hey,
bro.
what's up,
Hi, baby.
cousin?
All right. It's your brother back.
Ah,
Come on, one
it's a
time for the
smile
one
for
time.
me.
One time. Oh, what's going on, other little
baby.
cousin?
Ooh, I gotta send y'all some footage. Titus went off on Wednesday night. The game I missed, Wanda. I get
Aw.
video after video. My phone just going off. They're like, yeah, Titus saved the day. He scored all the buckets. And when I
Oh,
say,
wow.
man, I got videos of this dude balling out. You hear me?
Aw.
TNT
so
connection.
cool.
They out there making assists, rebounds. They just out there. It's a beautiful thing, but it's truly tight sport.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta
Well,
find.
congratulations, buddy.
He went back. He back in the back.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
tell me, say congratulations.
will do.
Oh, my gosh. If y'all can't tell, it's been a hell of a week for your girl. Again.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. How was y'all's weeks?
Been a
Hot
long
as
one.
hell here in the Midwest.
Yeah, it is.
It's Satan's ball sack over here. It is a mess.
Plenty of them probably stuck this week to a bunch of people. You know.
Yeah.
Man. This
Yeah,
is only
it
how I
is
can
hot
imagine
here.
them people felt in their damn submersible.
Well, I don't know. That's a little bit different. That was just foolishness. They knew better
But it
than
was,
getting
I
that.
bet it was still hot.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it
Yeah.
was.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was hot.
I'm sure it was.
That's
They
all I'm
deserve
saying.
that.
But
So
yeah,
yeah.
it's been a week, man.
Tell us about
But
it, Wanda.
we're getting there.
Yeah.
It's just been a week. You know, life is lifing, adulting.
Mm.
Knees ain't kneesing the way they supposed to be kneeing. So
I'm trying to tell you.
hey, and the closer I get to 40, the more they're not kneeing.
The realer it's getting.
It's horrible. And we almost in August. Like, and after that, I got 2 more months.
Whew.
I know, right? We're almost in. Can y'all believe we almost in August already? Kids about to go back to school.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My kids are already in school.
Really?
Speaking of which,
Okay.
Yeah.
you know, Missouri tax-free weekend is coming up. So make sure y'all got y'all little ducks in a row, y'all little coins or credit cards y'all gonna use.
Tell me more about this because I'm not here.
Get them babies school supplies and they little first week outfits. You know, they got to be fresh for the first week. Then you got to mix and match everything up the rest of the month.
Right.
So yeah, school's about, tax-free weekend in Missouri. You just don't pay taxes on stuff.
Really?
So it's kind of like going to the exchange, but at every store, well, at most stores in Missouri. So
yeah, I don't know where the funds go, but I think they should take some of them funds and put it towards the school systems. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Mario.
I really think they should do that. Like, what up, Maya? They can pay the teachers a little more, do something with that tax free. Get them a team building exercise somewhere, a vacation somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I think it should be.
Actually, I've seen a lot of school districts and teachers and administrators are out doing team building exercises before school start. Cool. I have a cousin that works for Jenny School District. Out.
What up, Twan?
What's up, Twan?
It's been a minute, Twine. What's up with it, man? Tell us about yourself. It's been a while.
For real. Oh, Wanda
So,
pulling to me when I was
yeah,
out at Hunter Liggett.
Wanda froze up right now. So yeah,
Yeah.
but I thought that was good, man. Like what she was saying. I think it should be a lot more. That should be funded by the state. I think. You know what I'm saying? I think that should be funded by the state overall than
Yeah.
anything. What up, Manny?
And I'm back.
Que pasa, hermoso? Hey, welcome back.
I'm back. All right.
Okay, so you were
Yeah,
saying, why?
Might say you a Gagillion right now, baby. I see what's going on.
You got that fiber optic.
Yeah.
Hey, Ralph.
Ralph, you got it. I forgot to text you. My bad. I saw Ralph earlier today.
Okay.
So yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, they
The school
they
system.
were out doing the team building exercises, and they getting geared up for the kids coming back to school, getting the right mentality straight. So
Were they
they can
praying?
be on point for our kids.
Oh.
I'm sure there was some prayer. I'm sure there was some prayer at some point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they could
So
do it
yeah,
outside the school.
yeah, they can pray outside the school, which I find crazy as hell. I feel like they bring that prayer back in them schools. Some of these kids will have some type of structure or something, but that's another discussion for another time. But yeah, week been weakened.
It'll be another blessing on the building fund. You know what I'm saying? They need to bring
Oh
it back.
Lord. Oh Lord.
Daddy got some clothes in there.
So what about you, Dirt? How's your week been?
Like Wanda just been battling the heat. As y'all know, I work outdoors, so it's been
Right.
definitely treacherous. A lot more breaks. I almost thought about quitting on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Damn.
It got that bad. Yeah, outside.
But the crazy thing about Wednesday is it was bad for majority of the day.
Yes, it was overcast for
Majority
majority of the
of
day.
the day.
It
And then
rained,
it got hot.
and then like wanted to say about 11 noonish, that sun came out and all hell broke loose. And me and Cuz had 3 games that 3 volleyball games that night.
I don't even want to talk. Don't
Oh
even
my
say it too
goodness!
loud. My knees just jerk with trauma.
Hey.
Oh, it
Don't
was a
say it
couple
too loud.
times
My knees just
that
jerk with
age
trauma.
really showed. You know what I'm saying? It was I went up for a couple spikes, bro, and that knee just them legs just gave out. You
Hey,
know what
but
I'm
hey,
saying?
Yeah.
that knee when that knee gave out, that ball still went over that neck, and we still did what we had to do.
I was
You
waiting on
do it
that set
too.
all night. I'm like, oh, this is the best set I done got all night. I'm finna kill this ball. I went up to try to kill it, jig, and it went bump, bump, bump. Everything just broke down. I'm like, what the hell? But
Hey,
Wow.
but it was a good time. Oh, Twan, yeah, I see you. You've been doing your little smoothies and your exercising.
okay.
I see
That's
you
what's
out there
up.
doing your little health kick. That's what's up.
Taking
Black
care of
men need to
mine. That's
take
what's
their
up.
health more seriously. A lot more black men need to take their health more seriously. Start going to
Yeah.
the doctors.
Absolutely.
That part.
Like it's going out of style.
Yeah.
If you
Start
got
going to the
insurance, you
doctor.
need
I was about to
If
say,
you got
I got
insurance,
I got in trouble. I'm paying for it, and I don't ever go. Like wanted to say, you know what I'm saying? So I got you,
Yeah,
good. We got you.
y'all got to start going to get them checks, them prostate checks. Get all
Now I
them
don't know
checks.
about all that right now.
Oh
You
my
it's
God. Y'all are
I
at the age where you start needing to get your
I can
prostate
wait a
checked.
couple more years on
no.
that.
No,
Yeah,
and get your colonoscopies. Y'all gotta get your colonoscopies and your prostates and stuff checked. It's
And it might
important.
not be as bad as other people say, but when I heard guys say, "Man, I felt his knuckles,"
Oh my God. First of
yeah.
all, I'm sure they numb y'all up a bit before they
I
even go doodling
don't care. I
around.
don't
I
want
don't
to feel
think
no
it's
knuckles.
I don't think there's any numbing happening. There's no reason for it. There's
I mean, well, I know for a colonoscopy you get put to sleep. Well, you get sedated.
okay.
So y'all can start with that and then ease into the prostate checks, I guess.
Nah, I guess.
But it's important, y'all. Y'all gotta keep yourselves up because They
Yeah.
Yeah,
finding
most definitely.
aliens and whatnot. We need y'all
Most
to protect
definitely.
Yo,
us.
the aliens are coming. I don't know if y'all been tripping lately, but the aliens have been
That's all
acknowledged.
everybody been talking about, and I've been cracking up. I've been telling y'all I'm ready.
All right, so I be
Yep.
watching Invasion on Disney Channel. Nick Fury. It's a whole and they whole premises of the show is they got shapeshifters living on Earth already, taking on the roles as like our presidents and our different leaders and stuff. So
Yeah.
I always be into stuff like that. So
Hey.
I'm
Hey,
ready.
this is a fact, Manny. Whenever I
Oh
go
my
to get it,
God.
I'm gonna have to go on a date with the doctor first. We got to get
It's
to know
not
each
that
other.
type of relationship, man. You
Um,
don't need to
It's
do all
totally
you got
that.
that
to get
type of
me a drink or
relationship.
something first. You got to buy me a drink or
Yeah.
It's
something.
a professional relationship.
Buy me
These
a
people
sandwich
do
or
this.
make me a sandwich or something. You ain't just
These
finna.
people do this for a living.
Yep, this is an intimate moment, and we gonna know each other.
I don't know if I can look dude in his eyes for pre examination and shit and talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Looking him in his eyes
Hey,
and knowing what he finna do. I don't know.
Of course you
it'll be
can. It's
tough. That's
called
all
being
I'm
an
saying.
adult.
Agreed.
I
I agree, but man,
understand,
I'm
cuz.
Oh
once
my
bitten,
God.
twice
Y'all
shy.
are a mess. Y'all
Yeah.
are a mess.
So
Well,
I
so
tell
just
y'all,
bring your Casamigos with you, and
yeah,
bring your
I'm
Casamigos
a
with you, and be like, "Hey, I'm a Scorpio, and I like
Yeah.
right,
long walks. Shot it,
right,
and do what you got to
exactly.
do.
Let's get
Do what you
after it
got to
after that.
do."
So my week has been really, 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 really good. Um,
Okay.
and it keeps dawning on me. It hits me in waves that I'm no longer in California. Uh,
Oh,
and not just that, but I don't
I know
have to
you don't miss
drive
this
back.
heat.
Well, I got heat. You know, it was in triple digits when I left California, and I didn't have
Yeah,
any
but this
AC
is
at my house.
different.
Yeah, because the humidity is here. So,
Yeah.
but I don't have to go back to California, and I just it's like, whoa, I don't have to drive back.
No, you
I
don't.
I ain't got to take that trip back.
Hey.
Yeah, this is a one way deal. So I'm out driving, and I leave Manny's house on Sunday and get to my first stop, spend the night out in Vegas. Hop up the next morning, get on the road, and I'm driving up through Utah. And I am I'm in northern or southern Utah, but
Mhm.
right after I hit Nevada, right, and right after leaving Nevada, and my one of my lights come on that I ain't never seen before. Check coolant level, and I'm like, well, whatever. My car's a little bit of a diva at times, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep rocking. So I drive for a little bit, and mind you, I'm going all up here, up mountain rather. And I pull over after a while because I want to make sure everything was straight. Let the engine cool down. Light went off. Like, all right, cool, I'm good. Get back on the highway. A couple of about 2.5, 3 hours later, boop, light comes on again. I'm like, what in the world, man? My car don't do this. This
Mhm.
is craziness. So I pull over in a town. I can't remember the name of the first town I pulled over, but I found an O'Reilly's. And I went and got some coolant or whatever, and I looked. Uh, yeah, ditto, buddy, ditto. And I look, and I'll pop my trunk and I look at the coolant levels, and it's cool. So I'm like, all right, well, let me wait for a little bit, let this go down or whatever, let it cool off. Engine cools off, I hop back in. Now, mind you, I had passed a Volkswagen dealership about an hour behind where I was. The
That
next
was your
major
first
town,
time.
I, yeah, the next major town was Salt Lake, which was 200 plus miles north. And I wasn't going all the way up to Salt Lake. I was crossing over on 70. I was getting 70 east, and I was taking 70 east all the way through the mountains, yada yada yada, and I'm going.
Mhm.
So I get on 70 east, and I'm riding it, and light comes on. Bam! I'm like, come on, man, this is crazy. Pull over
Mhm.
again, pop my hood, and this time I see that my coolant is down. So I had gotten coolant or whatever. So I let the engine cool down. I open the top and I pour some in. And I'm looking at my engine. I'm like, oh man, I got a little bit of a leak. You know, okay, well, it's a little bit of a league. I think I can make it to where I'm trying to get. Now, mind you, I still had another. I was trying to get to Denver, which was 5 hours from where I was.
Oof.
Yeah, and so I'm riding. Another hour go by. Boom, light comes on. I'm like, oh no. So I pull over this time.
It's a different light?
It's the same coolant light.
Okay.
But I pull over this time and my engine is going crazy. It's like having a party in that bad boy. Like,
no.
I'm on the phone. Right. I'm on the phone with my lady and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Because I'm in this little small town called Green River, Utah. And I'm like, look, I'm finna push. I'm gonna make it to the next major city, or quote unquote major city, which was Grand Junction. Then I'll pull over because I should be okay out there. So I hop back on the road. I drive for another 25 miles. Light comes on immediately. I'm like, oh. Now, when it came on that time, now mind you, the span in between towns at this point is like next to never. There's nothing out there but mountain ranges. So I finally, I pulled over and it just happened to be a 7-Eleven. A 7-Eleven in the middle of nowhere. That's 24 hours. I pull over, I hit the exit, I get off, I park by the 7-Eleven.
At this time?
This time it's about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the evening.
Okay.
And so I pull over. I went to open my hood and I didn't need to because I saw all of my coolant rushing out the bottom of my car.
Oh no.
I was 7 days. I mean, I was so pissed off. I was highly pissed off. I was so upset to the point where I'm on the phone with my insurance company and I'm trying to talk to them about it. I had to put it on three-way, I put it on three-way and mine was on too. But I got so pissed off that at one point I couldn't even hear what the lady was saying. I just wanted to hit something. But I couldn't hit my car because I didn't want to pay for no dents and crap, and I couldn't hit the building because I'm the only guy that looked like me for about 150, 200 miles.
Okay.
And so I, ended up calling insurance, and then I ended up calling. Hey, if you got a Volkswagen, I highly recommend you get that extended warranty. Get that extended warranty.
Okay.
They came through. They came, picked up Black Stallion, put it on the bed. I hopped in the tow truck with the driver, cool guy. We rocked out. The closest town at that point was 76 miles away, and I wouldn't have made it. And there was nothing in between.
No.
Literally nothing in between that 7-Eleven and where I made it, where I had to get to, except for mountains, and that was it. So. I ended up having to crash that night. I called Manny in the morning, let him know where I was and what happened, and $1,000 later, I was on my way. So
sounds like an adventure.
It was. Best part about it is that it was an adventure, and I'm all for an adventure. End of the day. Shout out to Maya.
Cool
Thank you,
guy
baby.
in a tow truck.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that sounds pretty cool.
Wet t-shirt under the hood. Wet t-shirt contest. That's what it was looking like. I mean, the belt. I had to get my belt replaced. I had to get I had to get a lot of stuff replaced. Actually, I was looking at the receipt.
Was it because
trying
you
to
kept
figure
going,
out,
or because that's what the problem was?
Yep, it was. It was. I could have stopped before that. Yeah, and I could have went to the first dealership I had passed, but this is what all got fixed because of the water. And unfortunately, fortunately, I didn't go too long to where I would have started damaging the engine because of excessive heat. But what I had to get replaced, it hit me. It hit me. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's been my week.
The means to take care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. So yeah, now I'm here. Enjoying life. Got a dope haircut by a guy named Shane out here in Lee Summit. Place is called Cut by Shane. Let me show y'all his artwork. He cold. Dude, pretty cold. He
Oh,
faded it up.
very nice.
Yeah,
I gotta go
Very
man.
work for
nice.
Shane in
Very
the
nice.
morning.
Oh,
That's my boss name. Yes,
you got to work in the morning. That's up.
sir.
I'm done on weekends.
Yeah.
All
I
right, so
wish.
let's get into the topic. Let's get into the topic. Dirt, this was your topic. So how about you introduce the topic and then we'll go in after that.
Just wanted to talk about, pharmaceutical versus natural pharmaceuticals, what people would call them, but drugs and all. Son, be careful. Just drugs and all. This dude gonna kill himself over here.
Oh,
And I just
kid.
thought it was an interesting topic because, I think some people look at drugs as a bad perspective as what they consider a healthy drug or a good drug because they get prescribed rather, you know what I'm saying, versus
hmm
going out and get recreational drugs or whatnot. So we should talk about it. Before we
Yeah,
get
I'm with
into this, man, hey, if y'all not tuned in tomorrow to the biggest boxing event, I think that's gonna be. We ain't had a
it.
boxing match like this. I said it was last week, but it's actually this week. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A battle of undefeated WBC belt on the line. 28 and
Yeah.
0 versus 39 and 0. Earl Spence
Oh,
versus Terrence Crawford. It should be pound for pound, like old school boxing. You know what I'm saying? So tune
okay.
into that. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm
keep hearing
saying?
everybody talking about it, and I'm not into boxing like I used to be.
Correct, correct.
Um, but everybody was like, "These dudes finna kill each other." I was like, "Oh no, well, we don't want that to happen now, do we?"
It's been like 2 years in the making, trying to get the contract going and everything. You know what I'm saying? They finally got the paperwork together, so it's gonna go down. So definitely tune in.
Show.
But, but back to our regularly scheduled
Where you watching the
program.
fight at?
I'm going out. I'm messing with D Clay.
Okay.
He supposed to
Okay.
be getting a fight tomorrow.
That's what's
So
up.
I'm sure somebody's casino or playing it, showing it somewhere. I might have to step out.
yeah, get out, tune in, catch it, catch a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling anybody, catch some of it. You know what I'm saying? You can catch a little stream here and there, catch it. You know what I'm saying? It should be a very interesting match.
Mm,
I should say.
okay. And so, who are these guys again? How old are they?
Earl Spence, I'm not sure how old he is. He's younger than Terrence Crawford. Crawford got a little bit more years in the game. Like I say, he 39 and 0, and he 39 and 0 with 30 knockouts.
That's
Earl
crazy.
Spence
Ooh,
28 and 0 with 22 knockouts. So you see what
ooh,
I'm saying? Gonna be a
ooh.
slugfest and 3 belts on the line tomorrow. So
Excuse me.
Wow.
let's get it. Let's get it.
Show. Actually, yeah. Since y'all drinking, I'm drinking to that too.
You chill out.
All right. So
Mm.
let me ask a question to the panel, and I also posted the link in the comments if anybody want to hop up and get their
Mm.
opinion about this. So, what is, I guess, what are the pros and cons of big pharma pharmaceuticals versus holistic or natural drugs?
I think more or less that is treated more or less for like chronic pain. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a severe case of pain, they give you like some oxy, some you know what I'm saying, just some opioids, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? They give you a big dose of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
what?
yeah, that goes. You can go upstairs. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Are you
I'm
good?
sorry.
Good. So what's the difference between? Okay, so if you having a major surgery, which one would you prefer? Would you prefer uh, an actual opioid, or would you prefer something natural to ease you into to sleep
um, for
or to
me,
treat the
I would
pain?
say something
Yeah.
natural. I would say something natural. But at the time, like if you hurting enough, hey Ed, if you hurting
Well,
enough, I'm gonna
Hey,
feel like whatever gonna work and what's gonna work the fastest. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Because like nobody wants to
okay.
be in pain. But I would prefer something natural. But at the same time, if it, I guess it depends on the pain for me.
Yeah, everybody pain
Okay.
tolerance different, but I think if everybody was
Yeah.
like on like a, say we all on like a 8, you know what I'm saying? 8 pain
Okay.
level. Me personally, I think I will. I well, I can tell you from experience, the natural has worked better than the prescription. The prescription
Mm.
drugs, I take like me and my wife. She prefers like prescription drugs. She thinks them or boom, just it get right to the point. Is over with. You ain't got
Right.
no nothing. You solving the problem right there. When you pop this pill, you sleep it off. It's done. Me, I popped that pill, tried to sleep it off. It didn't work that way. I was sitting there
Mm.
like a zombie in front of the TV the whole
Mm.
night. Everybody say it was supposed to knock me out. I was like this. But when I took my recreational drug, you know what I'm saying, my medical drug,
Yeah.
the boy dozed out. I'm sitting there like I'm on something heavy. You know what I'm saying? I'm nodding out, watching my program.
Well,
You
because
know,
at that point you probably didn't mix the both of them, and now they
no,
Right.
no, no,
duking it
no,
out, trying to
no,
Like when
figure
I
out
no.
which
was out
one
in St.
going.
Louis, wrong.
Yeah, no, not nothing like that. Like I say, I tried the what's the name first, and I couldn't get comfortable. I couldn't go to sleep at all. I was like wired. So the
Right.
next day, that's when I like, hold on, man, I'm not finna stay up. I'm losing rest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I tried my stuff. I threw the rest of that
Uh-huh.
stuff in the medicine cabinet. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew what
Mm.
worked for me. So
So did you tell your physician that, like, hey, this isn't working for me,
yeah,
and this is what works for me.
they think I'm weird because they say that pain tolerance. Say like I say I'm on an 8. They say the poem should have took care of it versus my my weed. You know what I'm saying? They say the weed should be the last. That they
Yeah, but
they
it
totally
didn't.
against it. They did, but that this is you know what I'm saying. So like even when I'm telling them about, they like, what do you do? I'm like, I smoke weed and I have me some beers 3-4 days a week. You know, I drink three
Right.
four days a week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm honest with my medical because this dude is gonna
Right.
take care of me. So I gotta be 100 with him, you know what I'm saying? So I let them know I smoke, you know what I'm saying, I drink, and they think them was so
Right.
bad, but then they give me a pill and I tell them they're like, that pill was bad for me. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work. It had me feeling weird. I
Mhm.
was jittery, I was shaky, I was, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It was weird.
Right.
And they telling me I shouldn't feel
Right.
that way. You know what I'm saying? Well, here go a
Yeah,
couple
but
more if
how
you
can they
need
tell
it,
you
you
how
know.
you feel? But
Correct.
that's
But
crazy. And
based
that's
off of
what
they
it's
studies.
also that's another important point that you need to get you a physician that listens to you.
Mhm.
So,
Gotcha, man. See you.
So I wanted to say something. I don't have my camera because I'm driving, but I wanted to talk on
Yeah.
this because as a as a mental health patient advocate and medicated person, I
mhm.
have a dual problem with this
Okay.
because I hate taking a medication, but the unfortunate thing is that it fucking works. So
Mhm.
I this is a battle that I have with my mind every day, and every time I talk to my psychologist or something, I'll tell her, I was like, why do I have to? I really feel so bad taking all this medication, but
Mhm.
the fact is that when I take it, I feel good. So
Okay.
and it's a double-edged sword yet again because I would rather do other means of medication, but
Right.
because of being in the service,
Yeah.
we can't. Which
Right.
Yeah.
at this point, it's something that is completely ridiculous. Because
I agree.
Agreed.
the fact is that everything that was this criminalized upon was a lie.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was
Correct.
somebody
Correct. Correct.
with a tantrum. Not Nixon threw a tantrum saying that it was bad, and then everybody was like, "No, it's bad," because
Yeah.
the government wasn't taxing
Mhm.
on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
This
believe
Right.
that at
weekend,
this
Yeah.
point, at,
I was just about to say this
What
weekend,
was that?
Manny. I was just about to say this weekend. I ran into a guy that did 21 years for marijuana.
Yeah.
He did 21 years
Ooh.
for marijuana, and he got out only because of Obama. You know what I'm saying? Passed that law and got them
Yeah.
all
To let
out. But
people.
he did 21 years. He gave 21 years of his life for marijuana. That's something that's now free. You know what I'm saying? So that's just
Yeah,
a
Wow.
testament to what you were
it's
saying.
totally. Yeah, yeah, it's stupid and it's absurd. And this is another just another fact of why we are as we are right now as Americans. That we are fucked up.
Mhm.
This whole nation is fucked up. It's because it's
Agreed.
everything is just based on a freaking lie, especially in the pharmaco.
And a
Because
dollar.
obviously, who creates cancer? What creates cancer? Oh no, let's kill the weeds. Roundup. Who owns Roundup? The people who own
Mm.
Roundup are the
They
Monsanto.
same
all tie
people.
together. Yeah.
Exactly. It's a circle. It's a vicious circle of black market. To me, that's the real black market. Health is
Oh.
just a business. It's just a number for the American people. That's it. That's all it is.
Make very good
I
points,
That's
can.
all.
Manny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can agree with that. I can
Yeah, you made
definitely
some
agree
really
with
good
that.
points.
Because like we said,
Twan.
we did a thing. The ladies that do EpiPens. My son has a
Yeah.
peanut allergy. I spoke about this many a time. The woman that did EpiPens, she said it take them like $10-15 to make the EpiPens, but yeah, they charge us $300 for EpiPen that we have to
Yes.
have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She said it's like $10-15 to process to make an EpiPen, but it's a $300 charge, and we got to have two of these on his persons at all times. You know what I'm saying? So
Remind me of that. I'm gonna come back to that
Yeah.
after Twan and Egg say what they got
okay.
to say. Twan, what's your pull on it, Twan?
To be honest with you, man, it's government controlled, and I really hate it. I have health conditions. Okay, I'm a type 2 diabetic, and I had been diagnosed with congestive heart failure last year.
I'm
And
sorry to hear that.
yeah, man, but I'm strong, man. So
Yeah, yeah.
uh, like they hit you with all these prescriptions, man. And the funny thing is, you're just a test dummy. You
Yeah.
know, a lot of
Yeah.
people don't understand it. Is like, I always try to just educate myself, man. I didn't really trust doctors and stuff like that, for my own personal reasons. But like the gentleman said before, like some of the medicines work, but it just work enough to show you some type of
To keep you
proof
coming
that,
back.
hey, they keep you
Yeah,
coming back, right? Basically,
yeah,
but it's not to heal you. It's just to
correct.
give you
Yeah,
just a little bit enough to keep on. So
it's
I'm
controlling
not gonna lie
symptoms.
to you. Yeah. And you get other thing. It's like it might help what you're going through, but then it's hurting something else in your system. And the
Yeah.
thing is, it's like, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to be on pills and stuff like that for the rest of my life. So what
Mm.
Right.
I've been doing lately, man. I took a risk, and I was always told, you can't never move ahead in life without taking risks. So I literally just took myself off my medicine, and I've been doing my
Is that smart move? I'm
vegetable.
listening to. I'm gonna listen to you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes,
I'm gonna listen
no,
to
you
you.
good. So I've been literally just doing fruit and veggies. I cut back on a lot of meat, but I strictly do like fruit smoothies, and I looked up different like what each fruit does for your body.
Yeah.
You know,
Gotcha.
Numeric. I love numeric. Uh, I love beets. Beets is
Okay.
great. Ginger is
Yeah.
great. Carrots is great. So like all those
Hey,
things.
hold on. Don't forget garlic, damn it. Hey, you
Oh
gotta
no, no,
mention
no.
garlic.
Hey, no.
You better
Garlic,
not put no deck.
A1.
Look
Hey,
now. All
hey,
right.
hey.
All right,
garlic
garlic
is for the
boy.
heart.
Look,
Trying to tell you.
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. So
You
like
ain't
all
gonna get
this,
on that
man.
garlic.
So I don't want to make it seem like I know everything because I don't. But the thing is, you only know your body. Like these other people, man, at the hospitals, they don't know they got that. That's why they got these charts. And even with the charts, they still don't know how to really diagnose you or treat you. So the thing is, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna try, take a risk. For the past few months, man, I haven't had no medicine, none.
So how have you been? I'll
how,
let y'all do it.
how
How you been
I've
feeling
been?
about it?
I've
Yeah.
been feeling good. I've been feeling good. The thing is, what I've learned, man, when you go to the hospital and you have some type of treatment, right, and they tell you, oh, don't eat this or don't, and they tell you like certain fruits and certain vegetables, they tell you don't eat. But when you look that up, it tells you like these are actually what you need to help naturally, fight whatever you're going through with your body.
Yeah.
And I do that on top.
Metformin. You need a good colon cleansing.
Yeah, and on top of that,
okay,
we
gonna get off of that. We gonna get off of that.
I'm just saying that metformin will clean you out, buddy.
You feel it? But I'm gonna tell you, like me doing these juices, it feels more natural. I feel great. I don't have no lag. I don't have no headaches or any type of the symptoms that I would have when I'm taking my doses of my prescriptions.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, losing weight, I'm building mass back up. Like my energy levels high. When I take prescriptions, man, it just turns me into a whole different person, basically a zombie. So, like I said, it's me. I'm taking a natural way because I've had my grandmother, rest her soul. She passed, going through this same type of stuff that I'm going through now. I don't want to go that route. I want to see if there's something else better for me. So. Natural way is definitely the best way for me, hands down. Until I see something else that shows me that I should not, I'm gonna keep going the natural way.
Right,
so
and that's one of the things I was
gonna
ask. Go ahead. That's one of the things I was gonna ask you and Manny before we got the egg was, but you had hit on it that we basically guinea pigs. I was gonna ask y'all that they hit your diagnosis right off the point. You know what I'm saying? Right off the bat.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Or was it like a trial? But you had already said that you were a guinea pig. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this just to answer your question, man. So early last year around my birthday, actually, you know what? It was the week of my birthday. I couldn't sleep. Every time I laid down, I couldn't breathe, and I'm like, oh crap! Hopefully I don't got COVID. Oh crap! I don't know what's going on. So I goes to Barnes Jewish Northeast, basically the one off of Olive and 270 in St. Louis. Went there. They had me sitting there for about 5 hours. I went to the back for maybe not even 30, 35 minutes. They came back, gave me some antibiotics for 5 days and say, oh, yeah, you just have pneumonia. Just take this inhaler, take these, and go get your prescription for the 5-day antibiotics and let it work its course. Now, mind you, I never had pneumonia, so I didn't know what to expect.
Sure.
So for a whole month, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to let it take its course. It just got worse. I couldn't sleep. My appetite wasn't there. I couldn't breathe. Like I was like the things I naturally do. I was winded like I was like 500 pounds. I'm like, no, bro, this ain't right. So I wound up passing out at the crib, and I wound up having to go to the big Barnes on Kings Highway.
Yeah.
And long story short, they had me in there for 2 days, ran all types of tests, and came back with like, yeah, you have congestive heart failure.
Oh,
so
wow.
for a whole month of me having that, the first time I go in, they tell me it's pneumonia. The doctor at the big Barnes tells me you never had pneumonia. This is congestive heart failure due to hypertension. So my whole thing is this. That is another reason why I went the risk of just going fruit, man, because I don't really have faith in people
in the system.
As far as I just don't. Just because it don't matter you got the whole plaque on your wall, that don't mean anything, bro. You like if you ain't taking that knowledge that they teaching you and putting that to actual use and doing your job and really looking at your patient's life like, hey man, if this is my family member life, I'm gonna act like
that part. That part.
Don't look at me like money or a guinea pig, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole dog. I got people that love me that want me around. So when they told me that information, I ain't gonna lie, my blood pressure went through the roof within the first 5 minutes because I was hot.
Yeah.
And but yeah, man, this is something though, bro. No, they didn't diagnose me the right way the first time. And I literally could have lost my life. Just because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because just a heart failure, if it's not treated right, you can be gone.
That's a death. It can be a death sentence for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
So I encourage, like Ron said, yo, all men, like, as much as you don't want to, if you're going to the doctor,
I'm trying to tell you.
if you go to the doctor just to understand what they are saying is wrong with your body. Not saying that you got to ultimately use their prescriptions, but however, just to get an idea of, because technology is going to tell you some things that you don't know. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But as
Yeah.
far as how you're going to handle it, that's completely up to you. But just don't handle it. Just find out what works for your body. And once and you
Yep.
know, life is a feeling process. So if you start feeling good in all aspects, your appetite, your vision, your energy, your limbs feeling good, whatever you doing at that time, continue to do it. No matter if that's smoking weed or doing just fruits and vegetables or whatever the case may be. So everybody's different, but I just chose to go the natural way.
Put a little trees with that watermelon though. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I can dig. Hey, I appreciate that. That's
what you got to say.
A lot.
I mean, go ahead, Jig.
No, I was just saying that was a lot that you threw out there, especially for our culture, because a lot of us end up in a very similar ballpark with hypertension, congenital heart failure, arterial sclerosis, these types of things, and a lot of stuff can actually be
a big part of our culture.
Oh my God, bro! Oh, look, I'm telling you,
and hypertension,
hypertension and diabetes is killers, man. And what a lot of people don't understand. Look, I have nothing to against when it comes to like women health as well, because they are definitely important. For us men, we just sometimes get too prideful and thinking that, man, we Superman, we can't go down like that. Nah, bro, like we are the most vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, if you don't tackle it when you first get them signs, just like how you said about your car, you know, you got that sign that's telling you like, hey, it's small, but it's the issue. When you start feeling that in your body, man, you can't ignore it and keep going, man. You know, it's not gonna make you look weak or less of a man.
That's a good word.
It makes you more of a man to take care of your health. Because if you're a family man and you care about the people that love you, then you're gonna make sure you stay around. You do whatever you can to stay around for as long as you can stay around. You know what I'm saying? So
better preach that, bro.
You almost got a pound spot, goddamn me.
Hold up. Let me give you that. Let me give you that, because you deserved it.
Find him at Eastside Pentecostal.
You know it. You know it. On Sunday, better be early. We got them fish plates.
What up, fool?
What's going on, Ed? What was your take on
what you got, Ed?
Hey, you know what? I did the same exact thing he did. We know when I had a stroke in 2019, they had me on, I think, 13 pills. I was like, fuck that. I read up on them. And shit, I'm on 5 now. Like, I stopped taking that shit.
Okay.
So once you stopped taking them, what was the replacement? What did you do instead of?
Oh man, shit. Once I got that scare anyway, I started eating right, doing shit.
Yeah.
You know, watching what I eat, drinking, because they told me I just got caught slipping. My blood pressure shot up. Y'all know my blood pressure ain't been up since I had that stroke.
Okay. So what is it you changed?
Just watch what I eat. No sweets, drink water, and no lie, no fucking stress. That's why I'm single.
Hey man, that was
I'm telling y'all, stress, because let me tell you, you know, your body can be stressed out without you even knowing it.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I found it out.
Okay.
So I don't let it stress me out, piss me out. I'm not finna argue, fight, debate, like nothing. And I think a lot of it even came from work, stressing out and shit. When I start selling cars and all this shit, like, bro, I'm peaceful.
So what's your
2019?
Take on, what's your take on like on weed with pharmaceuticals? You know what I'm saying? Like if you got say a person,
hell, you know I'm the edible king. I'm for it.
That's what I was trying to get out. Like some people take medication and they feel like, oh well, I can't take that. You know what I'm saying as well. You know what I'm saying. So that's why I was asking.
What? You know why I don't have a medical card? Is because I can't have my gun license.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I was talking to Ralph about that earlier.
I'm that's the same with me. And we're open carry state here in Missouri. So
but like your friend said, man, we like fucking guinea pigs. I'm like, why am I taking 13 pills?
Mm-hmm.
So when I got to read on what they do,
pills do the same thing.
No, that's just it. Damn near all of them do the same thing, Wanda.
Okay. So yeah, that's weird. Like, why would they give you 12 different
because
pills to do the
because
same
the
thing as the
insurance pays
one.
for it, and that's just how the money flow. It's just like a
That's
domino
how the money
effect.
flows. That's
Okay,
really.
so do you rather go the natural route?
Yeah, I eat a lot of what's that stuff called?
Turmeric.
CMOS?
No, that like that jet sea moss. Yeah.
The CMOS.
Oh, for real?
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
really?
I got a friend that makes it for me. I take a lot of sea moss.
Word.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
scared. I'm
Okay.
Sea
scared that
moss,
I'm scared
uh,
that
nutmeg.
I
CMOS.
I
All
mean, not
I
I
got a
nutmeg.
don't
What you?
fruit.
know.
Yes, sir.
I
I
like
got
my
a fruit.
sushi, but I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can
Well,
do the
well, no.
CMOS.
It's sea moss gel. I mix the fruit flavors like with a shake or something. But the
Hmm.
one that's like a natural with no taste, I just eat a tablespoonful of that twice a day or something.
So do
Okay.
all
Can
y'all
y'all
So
do
can
y'all
y'all hear
all
me?
take? Do y'all do smoothies and shit in the morning?
Yeah.
No.
I do smoothies with my sea moss.
See, the health guys do
okay.
the smoothies. We might
I
need to
was
change up, Wanda.
Twan. I
Okay, the
was
sea
about to
moss you
ask
guys.
you if you did
I
sea moss
like
Oh
also.
bagels
yeah,
and
that right
steaks
there.
and eggs and cheese.
Okay,
Me too, cuz. Hey, now,
that's interesting.
but
Oh,
I
That's
don't.
But
I'm
like
gonna
interesting.
on
tell y'all this.
Thursday, I just
And
started back eating
I drink
the nigga apple.
I take like a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar a day.
Yeah, yeah. So this okay. So I'm gonna give y'all about
Okay,
$1,000 a
gentlemen.
game in about
Okay.
Look
two
at him.
seconds, right?
Look at him. He just in the kitchen
Yeah.
pulling out
Bro,
Hey,
everything.
hilarious.
he confirming everything Ed's saying, and these two guys
Every
that did have
It's
everything.
true.
issues and are
Yeah.
dealing with stuff. And okay,
Literally,
So
like
so
I've seen Twine, like and he literally lost the whole person.
oh
So
Yeah.
wow.
yeah,
what's
he
that?
definitely lost
I'm
like a
telling
whole
y'all,
person.
You prepping?
Hey,
get on that sea moss
yes.
gel.
Really?
Yes.
Was
Yes.
was
Like
that
for
I'm
some
gonna
real.
have to
dragon
look up
fruit
the
in there,
I'm gonna
bro?
have to
Yes.
look up the health benefits of the sea moss gel because I'm not up on that one.
It's
I'm
different
just not.
flavors of it. I take like I
Yeah.
say, I take a sweetener with a when I do smoothies, but usually I just eat a tablespoon of it twice a day. No big deal.
No,
Does it
Twan, you're
taste
not. Oh yeah, you
fishy?
are muted. You muted yourself. There you go. You got
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you that. So the sea moss, I'm gonna tell y'all just
Does
what
it
I
taste fishy? Like
No,
it
no.
no, it not at all, not at all. So I'm gonna tell you
okay,
this: the best way to consume sea moss is with a smoothie. You taking it
This is
straight,
interesting.
like with
This
the
took a turn from. I wasn't ready for this.
hey,
No,
for
Yeah.
me
real.
neither.
See,
Me neither. This
I'm a
just turned to a
so
health show. You hear me?
Right.
so
Right.
so it has like burdock roots and stuff like that, and there's two different kinds you can get. So the purple sea moss and there's the yellow sea moss.
Okay.
Purple sea moss for me, is from what I understand, is the detoxing version of the sea moss. So
It's
it helps
true.
detox your body. It helps get
Okay.
all those nasty inside you out. The yellow
Okay.
one, the gold one, sorry, is for restoring.
I got a question.
So
Got a
yeah,
question.
yeah, yes, sis.
So when y'all taking the CMOS, is this something that I need to be at home when I take it? Cause I don't shit everywhere. So is
No,
my
you
nephew
straight.
not gonna be
No,
shitting?
no, no,
I'm
no,
with
no,
that.
no.
I'm
You
with
good.
that comment. That's
You
a great
good.
question.
You
No,
won't.
I mean
I'm a,
just a tablespoon of it, and your smoothie is
yep,
just a wide spoon.
yep. I'm gonna tell you exactly my
It's
regimen
all
is.
good.
Yeah, real quick. Is like he said, when I wake up in the morning on an empty stomach, I literally take two tablespoons of the I have the ginger version of the apple cider vinegar with ginger. I have that because ginger does so much to your body. But
Yep.
I
It
take two
does.
of those.
Yeah.
I take two of those, and then I make a smoothie with the sea moss in the morning. I skip breakfast. I don't eat no eggs. I don't eat no meat. I don't eat nothing. And literally, I don't actually consume any type of like actual dishes until like 1 o'clock. Between 1 and 7 is yes.
Yeah.
So
And the
it's kind
reason
of
My
like
why,
you putting
stomach
your
touching
body.
my
You're
back.
in a
You intermittent
yeah.
fasting is what you're doing.
yes,
Well,
that's fact. Yes,
you
I'm
staying
telling
in
you,
a bit of a state of
if you get a good smoothie with
ketosis.
sea moss, it can hold you for 4 hours easy.
facts,
What?
facts,
No
facts,
It's
way.
fast, like real talk.
Nah.
facts,
Okay,
No,
I'm
for
facts,
finna
real.
write that down. I'm
facts.
finna
If
write that
you
down.
if you get a smoothie anyway, but if you get a smoothie with sea moss, say 8 in the morning, 9, you can go to 12, 1 o'clock. No
I
bullshit.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
I
test
back
this out.
I back
I'm
him
gonna
up
test
on that
this out.
100%.
Real
I'm gonna
talk.
tell you that.
That's
I'm
A
telling you. So
smoothie,
really
a real
yeah,
smoothie will hold you 4 hours. I bet money on that.
and I'm
Yeah,
telling
I know.
and I smoke.
no way.
I've actually used smoothie as a meal supplement, so I do know a regular smoothie can hold you for a couple hours.
It'll
So
do it.
I still got to take the smoothie and I still got to eat breakfast in the morning.
You just being greedy.
I'm telling you,
I'm gonna tell you this.
a 20
I'm trying to put on
ounce
weight. My
smoothie
shit
will,
burns so fast. So listen to this shit. I be like, I don't want nothing that burn extra fast to goddamn me or just keep me from eating because I know I need protein as well. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
tell you,
Man,
a
this turned
20
to a
ounce
whole
a
supplement
20
show.
ounce smoothie will hold you 4 hours.
Facts.
No,
That's about
man.
facts.
Well, shit, for
That's
real.
hard for me.
Probably
No.
when you first start off doing the smoothies, it might last you maybe an hour or two because your body is starting to get used to it. But
Okay, I'm about to say.
your appetite will adjust eventually to where what he's saying it'd be about 3-4 hours. You can
For
last
real.
on that. And
That's
then
true.
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't put no extra proteins, no actual milk of any kind. I don't put none. The only thing I put in will be my fresh fruit, my sea moss. I put the ice cubes on top, and then
See, I put almond milk. I put almond milk in mine. I can't put the almond milk.
I put coconut water in mine. That's all I use.
Coconut water. Boy, y'all fans.
I'm not saying that y'all are snake oil salesmen. That's not what I'm saying.
No, let me tell you this.
I'm not saying that I don't believe you. I'm simply saying that I'm going to experiment with it because I've been hearing a lot about sea moss. As a matter of fact, I got a partner that's in St. Louis and she sells sea moss.
Yep. It's a lady. A lady at the Sula Market. She got a whole stand, like a different type. And
but
I'm telling y'all, when you get
but I'm like,
let me tell y'all, when you get a death scare, like I guess like me and him did, I'm telling you, your ass learn quick.
Okay. It sounds like y'all did a lot of research and got a lot of knowledge.
I got pictures of the different types of sea moss options that they have. They got like burdock and other things in it. I have pictures that describe what it does, so I can send it to whoever just so you can get that information. But like I said, bro, I looked into it because I didn't believe when I first heard. I'm like, yeah, whatever, I hear you. But then when I start reading up on it, I'm like, you know what, okay. And then when I see the consistency from other, venues as far as like, okay, what it does, I'm like, shit, it gotta be right, bro. Like, let me go ahead and test it out. Let me see what it is. And I'm gonna tell you that has been honestly how I've been losing my weight and maintaining my weight. Like,
it's true. Sea moss gel work.
Yeah, for real.
Really?
So how long have y'all been consuming the sea moss?
Since I had that damn stroke. Since I had my stroke.
So you've been on it since 2019, and
I'm on it.
You started removing yourself.
And I got somebody who make it for me.
Okay, Twan, how long you been doing it?
I've been doing sea moss since the last part. I'll say about October of last year to now.
And so y'all have been able to like physically notice a difference, a change in what exactly?
My blood pressure.
What he said, blood pressure. When you wake up in the morning, right? You know, like how you get that little nice little sculpting on your body, like you can see your abs a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm actually able to see that all throughout the day because it's like the sea moss. When you put that in with your fruits smoothies, man, like I said, it cures your appetite. And then a lot of people don't understand is when they say they dehydrated, when you wake up, and I'm not trying to discuss nobody, when your urine is like yellow or whatever the case may be, that's signs of
gold almost.
It's not supposed to be amber.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a very, very, very light yellow, if that, okay? But what helps with your hydration is not water. The best way to handle your hydration is actually eating and drinking fresh fruits. That's from what I've heard, it's H3O2 is what they call it. So H3O2 is better than H3O2 is better than just drinking H2O.
See, y'all got to remember, I lost all my strength, so I had to learn how to get it all back.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like it's like a baby being born again. Learn how to walk, all that shit again. It worked.
So, with that being said, are you going to the doctor regularly still now?
Oh, every 3 months.
Okay.
And so what?
But like I said, my shit always perfect. Like I told y'all, I took myself off 8 pills.
Yeah.
And when you took yourself off those pills, what did your physician say?
Yeah, so I've been checking. I said no, but because all my shit was perfect, because I knew it was some bullshit. They keep us guinea pigging to keep insurance flowing to keep the money going.
Oh yeah, they get mad.
Yeah, I'm just like, because I'm
Hey,
reading like, what is
hey,
this
Posh.
shit? First of all, why am I taking some shit I can't even pronounce?
Facts.
Okay. So
Like you
I
said, you was
think
taking 8 pills that did the same thing.
Oh yeah,
yes.
a lot of them did that. This for your blood pressure. This for your some say how this for your for water. This for this. This for that. The fuck I need that for that for? I'm walking straight. And
Mm.
then you get the reading on it, and it's just not good. Just more money to spend on your fucking insurance to keep your ass coming back guinea pigging. Half the time, don't even shit be wrong with us. They just pronounce us to do shit to keep coming back to keep the money flowing. Like he
And
said.
that's what keep a lot of males going to the doctor because we feel like they gonna find something that's not there.
Yeah. But the thing is, you gotta. I ain't gonna lie to you. At some point, as a man, you gotta
It's
just
true.
think past that, man. Like at the end of the day, you gotta go to the doctor because you still gonna need help knowing what you can't see, what you can't
Correct.
understand.
Okay.
Like you
But
said,
Well,
if
as
you
far
got a
as
family, if you
I
got a
say,
family, it's just fucking selfish not to go.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly,
I
Gotcha.
agree.
That's a great
Gotcha.
point.
Gotcha.
I agree
Gotcha.
with you 100% on that, Egg. And so
yeah,
I
But
think
and
people
here's the thing with the internet now, though, you guys, you can look up, like you can Google your insurance and Google doctors that are in your network, and you can find you a doctor that looks like you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You can find you a black male, you can find you a black woman, or whatever you
I don't want no
prefer. You
man
can.
touching me. I want a woman. My bad.
Oh
Hey,
Jesus!
Hey,
hey,
you
but
know what?
I'm gonna tell
And
you
I'm
this
gonna tell
though.
you, my doctor's African.
that's why I'm taking my woman to
Oh,
my
and
doctor with
them
me.
Africans don't hold nothing back. They be
Doctor
like,
Mogbo, he African. He keep it real. He know his
yeah,
shit.
they be like, you
Mhm.
fat, you need to go run, you need.
And
Well,
that's
Hey,
100%.
the
it's
vast
true.
majority of American society, we are overweight. But so I think people don't understand the difference between preventative
Right.
medicine and actually holistic medicine, right? And this is something that I'm about to start doing. This is what I'm finna seek out, but that's another story for another time. You're absolutely right, sis. As a matter of fact, Posh, I,
We lost you, Jig.
We can't hear you.
We lost you, Jig.
Nope. Nope.
Really? I'm good lip reader. He said, really? Say
Yeah.
something else, Jig. Hold on, give me
I
one
said, hold
second.
on 1 second.
I can't laugh like him, but shit, I
So
can
I
lip
have a
read.
doctor's appointment on the 1st of August, and I booked this appointment like early July because I was trying to get in then. Cause like I've noticed that some of my bones are aching. I'm like, I feel like I'm too young for arthritis. So I just want to see, what's going on with me. So I'm gonna go and I'm like, this doctor don't know what's about to hit him or her. I don't know which doctor I'm seeing, but whoever this doctor is, because I just got new insurance, so I got a new doctor. So I'm about to hit this doctor with all stuff. I'm gonna let them know about everything that's going on,
Correct.
Hey,
As you should do. You know what I'm saying?
and and
hey,
then like they gonna be like, I mean, I might end up in the nut house by the time I leave there, but I'm gonna let my doctor know what I'm feeling and what's going on.
Right.
And I just feel like
yeah,
that's super important.
Then we had the podcast and I was telling y'all about how my wife was going to the doctor and they kept telling her like, yeah, we can do X, Y, and Z and eliminate a bunch of shit. But
Hmm.
my higher ups won't let me do this and that because they want us to take A, B, and C. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
Right
that's
then and there
weird.
told me they was full of shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
y'all
and
gotta
at that point, I would have found me another doctor.
no, no,
So,
no, no. And that's why we love Dr. P because Dr. P was keeping it 100 with us. He was
hmm.
letting us know why he couldn't do what he needed to do. You know what I'm saying? He told us we can do X, Y, and Z, and we can get you together. But these
they
guys
wanted
over
you.
here
They
telling
wanted you to
me
go through A, B, and C first.
A, B, and C, correct.
That's
So
crazy.
round of applause to him because he was keeping us, you know what I'm saying? He was keeping up in the loop and he was taking care of his patient. He knew what
Yeah.
he needed to do to take care of her. You know what I'm saying? So he undermining what they needed him to do to take care of her. You know what I'm saying? On certain issues. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's still a whole. It's just big money, big dollars. Dollars make sense. We understand
Yeah.
it, but at the end of the day,
So yeah, but so we were just talking about like as far as like weed and then like other drugs like the morphines and the I mean, but like the like medicine has been using drugs forever. Like therapists have been using things like ecstasy to talk to their patients or to get their patients to open up or to feel whatever. They've been using shrooms
right?
and like all the things of this nature. And so where do we draw the line at what's a drug and what's not a drug and what's recreational and what's not recreational?
Uh,
No, we cannot
I
hear
think
you now.
I think that's hard to determine. I think that's just based off of like what Twan's saying with everything. Well, everybody been saying it's all government issue. You know what I'm saying? If the FDA and the CDA or whoever them guys all is in charge, if they don't put a stamp on it, it's not
Yeah,
good. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I'm gonna tell you this. My personal opinion is like I try I tried street weed before. I tried, the medical marijuana, and you can tell the difference.
I'm
Like,
mad that you call it street weed, but then you say medical marijuana. It was
I
street
mean,
marijuana, and then it was street.
eh,
It was recreational
yeah,
and medical
you right,
marijuana.
you
Don't be
right.
trying to
But
make
see,
one seem dirty and the other one's clean. They the
well,
same
I ain't
shit.
gonna,
They
I ain't
just
gonna
hey, yeah,
lie.
toxin
clean that
one.
up, Twan. Clean
Yeah,
that up,
They
man.
just
look,
toxin
put it
one.
like this, going from what you're not knowing what you're smoking to knowing what you're smoking is what I
But
was trying
dude,
to separate. But you right, ain't no me trying to throw no shade on the street, marijuana. You know what I'm saying? It's
he
still the
finna call it
same, but
street
it
weed
just
again. You heard that?
I ain't gonna cap, I was. But it's like when you can pick certain strands and you can actually see what those strands does for you. Like they work for your appetite, they work for your anxiety, they work for your sleep, they
No,
work
I
for
don't
you know what I'm
care
saying?
whose
It,
weed I'm taking. My appetite gonna always be A1. I be lunch boxing like a mug.
man, but I'm gonna tell you, like that's what be the difference for me, man. It just that if you know what you smoking and you actually feel like after researching what strands that you could smoke to do certain things and you feel that actually work, then yeah, like that's me. Like once I got introduced to that, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going that route on getting it from the street again, not knocking them and they hustle. It is more
Hmm.
like I just want to really know what my investment is going to. And that's what it is for me. Like if it can help me health wise, other than just making me feel good or feel
Uh-huh.
relaxed, then yeah, I'll spend a little extra couple of dollars knowing what I'm getting compared to just, pretty much getting a unknown skittle bag of marijuana, you know what I'm saying, from your homeboy down the block. You know what I'm saying?
Street
Like,
weed.
street weed. But hey, I wanted to tell y'all something about one thing too that I'm doing,
dude,
and I don't know if I'm acting like I'm too old for this, but since where I'm at, I'm in Florida right
sorry,
now.
sorry, yeah.
So
Huh?
since I've been here, I've been doing water aerobics, and I tell you, I tell you, me, I play football, I play basketball all the any chance I can get back play basketball, I'm on it. And majority of the time it's outside on the pavement. But what you just said, Wanda, was you was having like you feeling some aches in your knees and your ankles. Like that goes from just walking around every single day, and it just builds up on your joints. But since I've been doing water aerobics, I ain't gonna lie to you, that it's been a lifesaver. Like for
Hey,
real. Like
hey,
Is it
I
a
don't
lot of
feel.
old little white ladies in your water
Yeah,
aerobics class?
I'm the youngest. I ain't gonna lie, I'm the youngest one there, and I'm literally the only of our kind there. Like, but it don't even matter.
I
I'm
know
in
the old
there,
white ladies love water
man,
aerobics.
hey,
man. What? Hey,
Twan.
yeah.
I tell hey, everything you done said tonight, bro, been so factual and so on point that we love it. You know what I'm
I
saying? Because
appreciate it,
I
bro.
can tell you first and foremost, Wanda, the first like the first like 3 weeks of me playing volleyball, I came home every day and my shoulder where I broke my collarbone, that mug was dead. But we signed the boys up for swim class, and swim class wasn't going like it was supposed to be going. They weren't learning shit. So I'm like, we gonna get them in the pool. We gonna teach them. We gonna do it. So we get into the, and when I tell you, it was more beneficial for me than it was for them, because I can tell you one
Uh-huh.
of my serve got better after that. You know what I'm saying? Just everything. Just I was just agile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything was beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Water aerobics, and not even just tripping.
I'm gonna start.
I'm trying to teach
I'm
them.
gonna be an
I'm going
old black
underwater.
lady in water aerobics class too.
Hey, what people don't understand about water aerobics, bro, like water is your friend. It has no direction. It can go in all directions. Working
Whatever.
I did water
muscles that
aerobics
you,
in high school though.
hey,
We
for
did
real.
water aerobics on Fridays in high school. I remember that. It was
It
cool.
can either work with you or against you. That's what the
Yeah.
water can do.
On me, it works out muscles in your body that you cannot reach just doing
That's what it
above
was.
water.
What up,
And
T?
that's the thing. Like, because I've been doing that, I'm like, oh, okay. I
Yeah.
gotta stay on top of that, man. But yeah, like I said, anything I can be able to speak on as far as like my journey that can help anybody else out, like I'm all with it. I've been helping my brother, my mom down here, like, just trying to spread whatever knowledge that I know or research,
So you
let them
still in
Right,
know.
Florida?
right. Most definitely.
Yeah, I'm still here. My mom, man, she my life, so I gotta make sure she's straight before I shake. You know what I'm saying? So,
For sure.
uh,
For sure.
yeah. But yeah, I appreciate y'all having me on though, man, for real.
Oh man,
No
love you,
problem. Thank
bro.
you for all your knowledge. We appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all.
Thank
I'm
you for
a,
your experience.
on me. I'm gonna go ahead and get off so y'all can continue with y'all's show, man. I appreciate it. I'm keep watching.
Much love, bro. Much love.
All
All right,
right,
thanks, Twan.
all right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Thanks, Twan. Maya said thank you for the gym, Twan.
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't
no
know what
problem
happened.
anytime.
You
There
got
you
it.
go. We can hear you.
Well, yeah, but it's only on my my iPad. I don't know what happened with my soundboard. It just my audio stopped working on it for some reason.
But
And
you with us though. That's the
yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
that's the
So
thing.
what I was about to actually say during all of that is the medical big pharma is a money farm, right? There's
Yep.
no rhyme or reason for us paying the amount of money that we
Y'all know we're
pay.
gonna be the first ones the aliens come and get because y'all talking about these people and they
Well, come
big
on, let's go.
pharmacies.
I'm ready. I want to leave here anyway.
I'm just letting y'all know that
Let's
we're gonna be the
go.
first on their list.
I got this
So don't
But
be
mug
looking
backpack
surprised.
ready, right here, ready to go at all times. You see what I'm saying?
Don't
yeah,
be looking surprised when they ready to beat Scotty.
I tell them, come on, let's go. But the
Go
honest
ahead,
truth
G.
is, the medical corporation is it's a farce, and it's done to do nothing more than to produce funds and money, right? Prevention as well. Prevention versus actual care and healing are two different things. Big pharma practices somewhat of prevention, but prevention with causality. And that cause is we're going to prevent one thing, we're not going to heal it, and we're going to cause something else to fail, right? That's why a lot of times when you go to get something done, you get prescribed multiple different pills, multiple different issues, and they are simply picking and choosing and trying to figure out what's going on instead of being able to directly pinpoint the issue. Once they begin to get you hooked on some type of a pill or some type of a thing for prevention, they've got you, and you won't be able to shake it. Well, you can, but it's really hard, right? One of the reasons why we have this huge epidemic in America for opioids,
Opioid.
yeah, is opioids isn't something that we do. Opioids are something that actually the epidemic that we're facing was pushed and produced by big pharma, right? Because we would go into the hospital room and tell them what we're feeling and how we're ailing and all that other good stuff, but they didn't trust us to get us the opioidic help that we should have been receiving. However, our counterparts would go in and tell them the same thing for same symptoms, and they would just toss opioids at them, oxys, uh, Tylenol,
Hurt.
codeines, perks, all this
Correct,
stuff.
correct.
They toss them at it. And then it happened and it built up to a point to where it became a pandemic. It became a pandemic. And they didn't treat this
It
pandemic.
only became a
Anyway.
pandemic because the clear people was dying from it.
Right. And they
No, it
didn't
really
treat it.
became a pandemic because they was over prescribing shit. Like I say, I tell them like, man, that ain't working for me, and they're like, bro, take a couple more. So it wasn't just them; they was pushing the issue on.
They might have been pushing it, and it might have been a little bit afterwards, but the initial wave was them.
Understandable. Not knocking what Wanda was saying. Yeah,
Right.
understandable. But I was just
But
saying they pushed the agenda.
unfortunately, it became an issue when they began to become victims of their own big pharma
Yep.
product, right? So they after that happened, what they started doing, and one of the things that I had to do for my mom was advocate that they're not going to give her opioids when I was in a hospital back in January, because that was one of the first things that they tried to begin to prescribe was fentanyl, and I was like, no. You know, I understand what this drug is. I understand what it's doing and how you're going to try and get it wrapped in the system, and that's not what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
There are various other medications that you can prescribe her to help with manage her pain, and that's what it was, pain management. But the initial introduction for pain management was fentanyl. And I was like, nah, they pushing fentanyl out on the streets right now.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's
got
Right.
folks out here
worse.
strung out on fentanyl, and I'm
Or they dying.
part of that.
Everything I heard about fentanyl, people died. So
Yep.
At the end of the day, right?
that's the worst of the worst. You know,
And you don't
bad.
need a lot, and you don't need a lot to do it. So
how you a drug dealer pushing fentanyl?
because they don't know what they're doing, they know that it's cheap and it can cut your drug and it can get you high, but they don't know exactly how much.
Oh, she paused.
But you losing customers though. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you losing customers because
But are
you
you
got a
though?
product that's
Nah, but because what's happening is the hospitals are making more customers than what you're losing. Unfortunately, that's the reality of our society.
understandable.
Yeah, so they can risk it and push it on the street. You know what I mean? But it's a bad look. So
I got
I'm a bit of a holistic guy myself. I'd rather.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. I'd rather go the holistic route, although the holistic route comes with pain, right? Because it takes a little bit longer for you to get to what you want. The prescriptions that we get from hospitals are that they're the microwave answer. They are the right now, fix me up, let me go on about my business, and whatever effects I have after this, I'll deal with it afterwards. But the holistic movement is a push to actually stop and fix what's going on. There have been fixes for cancer for decades. There's fixes for AIDS for decades. There's been a fix for cancer and AIDS, and there's another big one. But these things have been patented by the federal government, so they don't have to be pushed out. The federal government can hold on to these fixes and continue to simply shovel out preventative medications that keep people addicted and hooked on different things instead of fixing the actual issue, because that's how wicked our governmental system actually is. It's not here to protect the people. It's tearing down we the people for a buck, because we're all a dollar sign to them. And that's what we
that
gotta
they don't
realize.
have because they keep
Yeah.
giving it to everybody else. But
The black community is projected to spend $1.8 trillion in 2024. And that's just
not when you ain't got it, we won't.
Damn.
but we have it. That's the problem. We have it. But
Put
that's
me on the
simply,
payment plan.
yeah, but that's only on entertainment. That's not actually on fixing ourselves.
Okay.
That's something that's falling way outside of our purview. There's another sister that actually came up with a laser treatment for cancer. And it's not being pushed to literally go in and surgically remove cancer cells out of the body to cure cancer. and it's not something that's being pushed that not many people actually know about.
And when we do final thoughts, you going first.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I don't know, girl. I don't know. I got
No,
cut
you
off.
going
I
first.
had a lot to say earlier, and I got cut off because my
Yeah,
family.
no, I know you did. I kept cutting in on to you. I was like, damn, go ahead, G. Go ahead. And then I'm like, damn, go ahead, G. I know I was talking like
Yeah.
because
So
it was a conversation that you know what I'm saying, like I say, I thought was very interesting, but I didn't think we was gonna get into the health aspect that we did
right.
from
Yeah.
them guys, from like Egg and Twan. So that was very interesting, you know what I'm saying? And Manny. Manny gave some good points
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely. So I'm gonna do an experiment with CMOS
I'm gonna do
and
it too.
see how I feel. I'll record my progress on a daily basis. I'll do an early morning recording once I get my CMOS and show everybody that I'm
So
taking
you
it.
gonna do it with a smoothie?
I'll try.
How
Yeah,
you
I can
gonna
do it with
do
a
it? How
smoothie.
you
I'll
gonna
do it with
do
a
it? They
smoothie.
said it's
For
best
me,
with a smoothie.
sure,
You
but
ain't take notes. I took notes. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not
It's
worried
best
about
with
taste. I'm not worried about taste. I'll smash it and go on about my
I don't
business.
know if it's about
I'm a
taste. It
very big
might be.
texture person.
It could be. You're right. It could be
I'm a
texture. It
very
could
big
be.
texture
I'm,
It
person,
could be something.
and
as long as it don't taste like zucchini, I'm gonna be all right.
Fucking savage. Zucchini?
I hate zucchini
zucchini's
with a
freaking
passion. Dude.
delicious.
Are
I
you
can't.
But
crazy?
Oh,
That
shame on
is
people saying
fire.
that. Shame on both of y'all. A plague of both your houses.
zucchini
Why
is
would y'all say that?
good because it's
Oh
good.
man,
On
no
the
matter how you
lie?
do zucchini, it come out
Jesus
fire.
jumped up. Jesus.
I'm
Jeez.
gonna have to make you some roasted zucchini. You a
And I
You
won't eat it. I
what?
won't eat it. Y'all blame your auntie on that one. I ain't gonna eat it. I don't waste your time. Don't do it.
Hey man,
I
hey,
love
hey,
It'll sit there.
hey,
zucchini.
hey, Wanda, whip it up for him.
Go ahead,
Hey,
whip it up.
cause
Whip it up.
don't mean our parents made it the way it's supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? They'll cook shit
All
back
right.
in the day. You see what I'm saying? They didn't do shit like we do it
I
nowadays.
know, right? You gotta.
Talk to them.
I'm gonna
It's a
give you my
finesse
first.
game.
I'm gonna give you my first and my last answer. No.
Man, stop
That
it,
is
bro.
crazy.
I'm
That's
just being
crazy.
honest. So if you
I
want to
love
waste your
zucchini.
time, if you want to waste your time, I forgot to put a scroll bar up. But if you
That's
want to
all
waste
right.
your time, by all means, make me some zucchini and waste your money. I don't recommend it.
Man, you talked about my
Man, zucchini
processed
is
cheese. Yep,
fire.
you talked about my cheese in the wrap, bro, in the plastic seal.
Okay, now
And
I'm
then
gonna
you
need
ain't
you to
gonna eat
grow up
no
and get
fresh
that cheese out the
zucchini.
I
wrapper.
don't do zucchini,
But he
girl.
ain't gonna eat no fresh zucchini.
Zucchini is the devil's vegetable.
It is
I
not. Actually, Brussels
totally
sprouts
is.
is the devil's
No,
vegetable, but
Brussels sprouts are okay. I
Brussels
do
sprouts
Brussels sprouts.
fire. Oh my God. See,
Yeah,
both
I
of
do
y'all
Brussels.
talked about my cheese.
Girl, I
And
don't know
then
if I
one
can
of you
trust you because you
bro,
you
your
believe in
cheese
Arby's.
eat
is
the right proper
your cheese is
vegetables.
an atom away from being plastic. That's all I'm gonna say.
All and then not just that,
But
but you
y'all
are
don't eat
the guy
fresh
that's keeping
vegetables?
Arby's open.
I do
So
eat fresh vegetables. I just
You
don't
don't
eat
eat
Brussels
Brussels.
sprouts.
That's the and you don't eat zucchini?
I love
And
zucchini
y'all gonna
though.
talk about, oh man, get out of here, bro. Yo, I'm waving flags on y'all,
Oh
bro. I'm
my
waving flags
god,
on y'all. Come on now.
that's different.
yeah, no, I
Zucchini
can't do
and Brussels
Zucchini.
sprouts is
no, I won't.
fire.
Never. That's illegal.
And my goddamn me processed cheese on my sandwich
Yeah,
and them,
you gotta stop
cream
eating
and
processed
food.
cheese, cuz.
I got fresh cheese too, you know what I'm saying? But it's just so quick when I whip that bread and when I wake up in the morning, I whip that with my smoothie, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna have to add my sea moss to it, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
outside of
for
that,
sure. I'm finna
hey,
get some sea moss.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
have to
order
go.
it
I'm gonna
tonight.
go to the market tomorrow and pick me up some
Ah,
sea moss.
I can't believe you, sis. Zucchini is
mm-hmm,
delish. Ah,
Cause it
delicious.
is. It's good. You ever
And
had the
Brussels
mixed vegetables
sprouts.
and it got the sliced zucchini in it and you just roast it up with some of that slap your mama seasoning and a little bit of butter?
I don't know. Pops was
I
just
mean,
one
you
of my
put
favorite
some of that
people.
fresh
Her and
vinegar,
Greg,
you know what I'm
she
saying, on
said
them
that
Brussels
Yes.
sprouts,
her and her
Wanda.
husband was like two of my
No.
favorite
I,
people. And then she said that, and it's probably like now it's Greg.
Y'all can't talk about me. Hey, y'all can't talk about me if y'all doing this shit right here. You see what I'm saying?
I'm just
They be
saying.
saying
I can't.
marijuana is the devil's lettuce. That doggone Brussels sprout is the devil's lettuce. That's
No,
what the
that's
devil's lettuce is.
anything dealing with Satan and the devil. It's the next word is zucchini.
No,
Y'all
Yeah,
horrible, bro.
yeah. I
nope.
can't do zucchini.
Next thing y'all gonna be
Yeah.
trying to do is put them kids in between Brussels sprouts and zucchini, and y'all gonna be trying to talk about the kids. You see what
Or
I'm saying?
hashtag
Leave that
FDK.
alone,
Throwing
bro.
that out there.
I ain't messing with y'all.
Hashtag FDK. That's another story for another time because I got a kid over here right now, and a bonus baby, and not tonight.
And
But
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Me
yeah,
too.
okay.
Unfortunately.
I see where we're going. That's the transition. That's the
Eat
transition
shredded,
for
shredded.
final thoughts. Final thoughts.
Gee,
Yeah, I actually will go first. I ain't got too much to say
you
tonight.
you ain't had, but you ain't had mic time tonight. Wanda
Yeah,
kept cutting you off.
I'm gonna figure out what's going on
That's
with my
me.
sound.
Oh,
But
oh, oh.
yeah, my final thoughts is have an adventure. Life, this part of life only happens once. Go through it, face your fears, push through your fears, and be a better person. And like I always say, at the end of the day, give everybody else a little more mercy, a little more grace, and sprinkle that with copious amounts of love, and be the reflection of love that you want to see in this world. Those are my final thoughts. Who next?
I'll go.
You got it.
As always, guys, don't forget to brush your floss. It's super duper important. It's a part of your health. Mouth health is wealth. It's also give hugs, give smiles. Love on yourselves. Love on yourselves. You can't love somebody else if you don't love yourself first. Okay?
For
Love
sure.
yourself.
That's real.
What else I got? I think that's it. Oh yeah, stay hydrated. Use sunscreen. It's hot. That's it.
Okay. All right, good.
All right. Love your people. You know what I'm saying? Stop the evil. Just show a little bit of love one time for the one time.
I'll put it one time.
Don't forget Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford tomorrow. 28-0 versus 39-0. The 28-0 got more belts. So it should be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? And no one loves you or knows you better than you. So love your body, respect your physician. You know what I'm saying? Like Wanda say, and more women say, fellas, get out here, take care of yourself. Much love, one time for the one time.
All right, for sure, cuz. And so, let me move us back to our positions. That messes me up all the time.
Oh, no.
In the Ra's words of Russell Simmons, thank y'all for coming out. God bless and
Good night.
Good night,
oh
good
crap!
people.
You know
Love
what? I'm
y'all.
trying to figure out which outro we should give, and I think I'm gonna just go with a simple old school. Actually, I'm gonna go with the retro outro. Y'all ready for that?
I like the retro.
Let's
Yeah, the
do it.
retro.
That's the
The
blue
retro
one, right? Yeah, go
is
with the
so
retro.
dope. It really
Let's
is.
get it.
All right, we're gonna get the retro outro. Here we go.